There's another one.
Yep, you are.
They're ready.
Me.
Black one just red.
Give me a sec. Recharging shields.
I dropped down. I'm chilling.
Top of you, Psycho.
Good shit, good shit. Come back. I can come down. I can.
One more. There's one more.
Just push you on me. He's an idiot. What a legend.
You didn't fucking touch me, dude.
Just gotta patch myself up. Hang on.
You'll be alright. I gotcha. Thanks for that. Recharging my shields.
Yeah, right in front of me.
Hello gamers, it's Lord Psycho OG here, and today I have another video for you guys. Today's video is going to be an Apex Legends video, and this video, as you see in the title, is why I run Bangalore. Now, there is so many different characters in Apex Legends that fit so many different playstyles. For me, I am an aggressive playstyle, so I wanted to talk about Bangalore, go over her abilities, and talk about why I really enjoy playing Bangalore, and probably why some of you guys enjoy playing Bangalore, and kind of give you guys my opinion on Bangalore and why I think she's such a awesome legend in this new Battle Royale game mode, and why she fits kind of my aggressive playstyle. So first and foremost, I want to talk about her abilities. Bangalore has 3 abilities, 2 of which I think are absolutely amazing, and the third being her ultimate, which I think, if used correctly, is a pretty good ultimate. Not one of the best, but it's still pretty good. So for one, her smoke launcher. Her smoke launcher is an ability, I think, that allows you to have a defense and an attack counter with that smoke launcher, right? If you're, for example, stuck in a tight situation and you need to get out of there, you can shoot that smoke grenade down right into the ground, as you're about to see here in this part of the video. I get into a little gunfight, I start taking some gunfire, and so I shoot the Bangalore smoke right into the ground, giving me some cover, and then my passive ability kicks in and allows me to run away from that situation, re-link up with my teammate, and then from there I get my shields up and we can push back into this fight. Just those little abilities and how they combine with each other in those little moments are what make this character such an amazing character. Now imagine if you're flipping the script, right, and then you smoke somebody out, that passive ability kicks in because you're shooting through the smoke, and you use that to attack somebody. It has that same effect, right? You're moving faster, you're covering yourself with the smoke, and it just has a nice little duality that Bangalore comes with those 2 passive abilities. It allows you to be really mobile as well, and in this game, mobility is a huge factor. It's one of the biggest factors, and one of the reasons I love Apex Legends is the fact that you're able to maneuver to different parts of the map so fast, in different gunfights really fast, and it's just a higher paced game. And I feel like Bangalore complements that higher paced playstyle so well in Apex Legends, right? That passive ability kicks in and you're maneuvering so fast. You're a smaller hitbox, so it's easier to kind of get away from situations and get back into those situations. And then her ultimate. So I've talked about the 2 abilities that she naturally has, but her ultimate is kind of something that I've had to kind of adjust to, because it's not that like killer ultimate. It is more so used, in my opinion, and for like a crowd control purpose, where you're going to be able to stop people from pushing you. You throw that ultimate in front of them. That barrage of missiles is going to come down and hit the ground, and it's going to allow you guys to get your shields back up, say if you were damaged, or to get your heals back up. And it also can cause some confusion in a teammate as well, right? Bombs are going off around them. It's kind of hard to maneuver. You're kind of scattering the squad, and then from there you can capitalize on that with your teammates by using that barrage. It takes a little while for it to blow up. That's the only thing I think that is a downside for this. So people, if you're a decent player, you can maneuver yourself away from Bangalore's ability, and I think that one is still doing what it was meant to do in a certain scenario, but it just doesn't have that like instant hit. For example, like Gibraltar's ult is kind of similar to Bangalore's, but there's no wait time. It kind of just hits the ground and it blows up. And now I think that if Bangalore had that ability, it'd be a little bit too overpowered, which is why they made that wait time. But overall, I think that the 3 abilities that she has are actually amazing. Now, another reason I love running Bangalore is because of how nicely it pairs with other legends such as Lifeline, Bloodhound. You're able to kind of
Could be up top.
combine Bangalore's abilities with another character's abilities, like Bloodhound's ultimate, for
He's up
example.
top.
Bloodhound's ultimate is a great example of how you can use Bangalore to its fullest extent. If Bloodhound were to pop his ultimate, you can shoot a smoke right where he's headed in front of those enemies, and it's going to give Bloodhound that additional help when it comes to the smoke, because they can see through it, and it's a perfect combination if you know how to do this right, that can get you and your team some extra kills, get you guys out of tight situations, and kind of give you the advantage on other squads. As well as Lifeline, for example. If somebody were to go down, if somebody were to be calling in their airstrike, Lifeline and goes to res them, you can smoke out the body. It's easier for them to kind of not get shot because they have smoke all around them. And also when Lifeline's calling in her care package, right, the care package lands, or any care package for that matter, you can place smoke down on that care package and give you guys some cover. So I feel like Bangalore is also a really good character that you can pair with a lot of different legends. And these are some examples that I'm just giving you guys, but there's so many other ways that you combine Bangalore as a nice little aggressive support player too, that can get kills but can also support other people in your squad. And I feel like that's kind of what makes Apex Legends a nice battle royale mode as well, is the fact that it is in a certain extent a team play game where every person can serve a role, and Bangalore is able to serve multiple roles, which makes her legend fun to play, right? At the same time, you're able to play a supportive role, but you're also able to play a slayer role too. And it's nice if you're a person who just likes to get involved in the game as a whole. Next is, it's a smaller hitbox, right? She's a smaller character. Her frame is smaller compared to somebody like Gibraltar, who has a bigger hitbox. So if you're an aggressive player, it's going to make it that much harder for you to get killed in those scenarios where you're pushing, where you're trying to get a lot of kills, where you're trying to get, you know, multiple engages, multiple people. Having that smaller hitbox allows you to stay alive longer, making her more fun to play. And then, like I talked about, movement in Apex is key, and Bangalore is one of those legends when it comes to that feature who does it best, right? Her passive ability alone makes this character such a viable option if you're an aggressive player that depends on your movement to be a key factor when it comes to winning your gunfights. Also, that passive ability is just triggered by bullets in the slightest way, that makes you almost always have her passive ability when it comes to going into these gunfights. And I love that. I love the fact that this passive ability is always engaging, and it's really good for also getting away. If you're getting shot, that passive ability kicks in, and it's so hard to track a Bangalore if you're really witty and you're really moving around, especially if you're ever in a complex. It's just tough. I don't know if you guys have ever had to face that, but for me, if I'm facing a Bangalore and they know what they're doing and I shoot them, you can get a ways away with that passive ability. And then also, like I said, when combined with that smoke ability, these two can allow for perfect escape and attack combinations. And so Bangalore is just a fun legend that I truly have kind of gotten so used to playing Bangalore that when I'm playing other characters, I kind of play like Bangalore, but it doesn't work out unless you have those tactical abilities. Like I play Lifeline and I'm throwing down my Lifeline instead of throwing down my smoke. But I feel like Bangalore is just an all-around amazing legend. And for me, I'm the type of person that likes to support. Right, I love slaying, I love getting a lot of kills, but it frustrates me more than anything if people aren't playing their roles. And so Bangalore is a perfect person to kind of help you out in supporting your characters, right? If you're having trouble, like I said, playing that Lifeline correctly, those smokes can come into handy. If you're having trouble being that slayer for Gibraltar, you know, that passive ability can get you into that gunfight faster. It allows for a nice little support role that you have on your team. And I also feel like Bangalore is perfect when it comes to inserting Bangalore in different squads, right? There's some combinations that work better than others, right? You always want to try to have, like, you know, a Lifeline in the squad along with two others. And Bangalore, I feel like, is a flexible, kind of like a flex position that you can put into your combination squad of legends, right? You can run them as a support, you can run them as a slayer, and it kind of doesn't really throw off that nice little combination that you guys could have. Whereas, say, you know, if you're not running a Lifeline, it's going to be a different type of scenario for you guys. You guys are going to be picking up med kits and things like that. I feel like Bangalore is just a nice little flex position that you can use and play around with. So those are the reasons why I kind of wanted to share why I love running Bangalore. Her abilities are amazing. She has a lot of duality when it comes to the character. Smaller hitboxes, and it's running a really flexible and versatile character that you guys can just really have a lot of fun with. And so let me know if you guys like this video and if you guys want me to do more videos like this. I really enjoy making Apex Legends video. I've been enjoying the hell out of this game. If you guys like the content, like the gameplay, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting videos all the time on Apex Legends, and I love seeing new subscribers. This is what I do it for. So if you guys like the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. My name is Lord Psycho OG. I am out. Enjoy the rest of the game.
This is one has a Kraber. I have 4 bullets in my gun.
Yep, I got hit with it. It fucking hurt. I might be one shot to it right now. Where's that health drone?
I'm pushing.
Yep, I'm on you. I'm on you.
Oh yeah, he's bad. Oh, you're bad. Oh, we're gonna win this one.
Hold up. Don't push through there. There's a caustic thing.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yep, I got you.
We gotta push right.
Yeah,
All I got is a
push
peacekeeper right now.
I hear him to my left.
Got the Pathfinder down?
Reloading. Recharging my shield.
Right here. Bad. Oh,
He was trying to make
2 for 2.
I told you we're gonna win. I told you we're gonna win the 2.